Yo, thanks for tuning in. My name is Shining Hawk and this is my next vlog for December. So, have fun. Yo guys, what's up? It's me. I am back and I got another video to show you guys. I want to finish this project, so I was thinking to myself, okay, let's do this. And here I am telling you about December. So December started off with me just been drinking the whole time like I'm used to, and it's nothing new, so that's how life has been. I've been drinking for like 7 days in a row, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I quitted my job at Sweet Mother's Kitchen, and then I was thinking to myself, okay, I need some money. I am super low on money, but I'm still going out, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to go to a festival, I want to go to the South Island, but I have no money, so what should I do? No idea. I was still going out and I was still drinking the whole time, and it was just a waste of time, basically. Thinking back about like what I did 2 years ago, it was a lot of alcohol, but you know, I can't take the time back now. So I gotta like figure out all the informations that I got, but according to my informations, I was basically going to a pub crawl where I put down the information interesting night, and then I went to a beer pong like I'm usually going on a Wednesday at Blend. And then on Thursday I had an interesting night as well. So I was thinking to myself, I was thinking back, what means interesting night? I think you guys probably can imagine what that means. And on that weekend, on Saturday night, there was a crate day, which in Germany is basically the same as on the 1st of May, where you can like get a lot of alcohol and just binge drink the whole day and just enjoy alcoholism, basically. But in Germany, the good thing is you can go outside, go on into the nature or into a city, and then, you know, just sit on a bench and just drink. But in New Zealand, alcohol on the streets is forbidden. So basically you have to stay inside a house and then drink there. But it was not too bad. We went to different places, and I remember like we were going to Henrika's flat. There was a guy recording a video, and I don't know who it was, but he was recording us opening up beers like the American way, basically like you shotgun a beer. I don't know if that's American, but like I am not used to doing it that way. So basically he was recording us preparing, and then the moment we actually all opened up the beer, we all fucked up basically. But that was the moment that this video has stopped. And the next day I looked back at the video, I remember like it was super bad and no one like properly finished their drink. It was just spilled all over the place. And I looked at the video, I was like, okay, we got that on camera, and then I realized no, it's actually not. Yeah. On the Sunday night, on that weekend, after crate day, I went to the long-term flat, and then Hazel's parents came over from the UK and visited her in New Zealand, and we had the chance to meet them. It was a weird experience meeting someone on the other side of the planet, and then basically meet their parents on that side as well. It was cool because it's just, you know, it's a good way to, I don't know, connect, I guess. So I was really happy to actually like meet parents from people that I've been hanging out the last 6 months with, basically. Going back to my hostel, I saw all the people preparing Christmas, and on the radio it was just last Christmas all over the place, and it was like 30 degrees Celsius, and I was like, no, it's super not unfitting, like it's not working at all, and everyone just like in shorts and t-shirt and just like last Christmas. It was a weird experience to begin with, because it just doesn't feel right. Summer with Christmas is just not how it should be, but you know, you can't change that. So on the next day there was a pub crawl. It was Tuesday. It was not Sunday, it was Tuesday. There was supposed to be a pub crawl, but it was like super warm and no one wanted to go. So basically what we did, Glenn and me, we went to the bars to collect the list of people that are like intending, but it was just a few, which for us, it was like not worth to actually host a pub crawl. So what happened is that Glenn went to a money machine. So basically where you can insert money and just try to win money. I don't know the English word for that right now. And he won money. So we went back to Blend, and he just offered me a few drinks for free, and I was like, okay, I'll take them. And then the Blend bar finished, and then we went to Danger, and well, he went back to another gaming machine and he won more money. And then he was like, yeah, I won a lot of money, so I'm gonna like pay everything for you. So I was like, okay, I'll take that, I don't mind. So that's cool. And then after a few hours, like 1 or 2 hours. My boss Ryan came into the bar, and then, well, basically we had like 2 or 3 Jaeger shots each. I don't know who said it, but someone told me like, dude, how can you drink that without like even like changing your facial expression? I was like, well, you know, $50, I can not get drunk tonight. And I was stupid enough to actually handshake with Glenn and Ryan. So they said, okay, we're gonna pay $25 each, but we'll challenge you to not get drunk. And I believe that was probably the dumbest idea I had in my entire life. So what happened after that was they basically gave me all the high tier alcohol they had in the bar. So basically it's like $8 for 1 shot. So basically I pretty much had every single shot possible there was in the bar in like an hour. I had vodka, I had gin, tequila, whiskey, absinthe, like everything you can basically put into a human body, and I was just drinking all of that. The funny thing is I actually vomited, and I don't remember that. And I was super sure of myself that I actually didn't vomit. But well, a few people told me, but I'm still not sure if I actually vomited, because there was actually the beginning of the night and I'm like, you know, 100% sure I didn't vomit there. But, you know, funny thing is that they also drank, and then I was sitting there in the bar and I was talking to 2 girls, and then one of my friends, Aaron, came in and he saw me being super wasted, and he just came up to me and was like, hey, let's go to Dakota and have more tequila. And then we went to Dakota and we had like the tequila chain, like the 4 tequilas, and I actually also drank them. So yeah, thinking back, I should have like had a super bad hangover the next day, but actually I woke up and my body was feeling okay, weirdly. And I went downstairs to the lobby, I saw my boss and he was like, how are you feeling? I'm like, well, actually I'm surprised, I feel super good. And he was like, okay, you're a fucking German, you know how to drink. I was like, no, I'm in Russian. I know how to drink. That was a super dumb decision I made in my life, but I survived, I guess. So on the 9th of December, a pretty shit day, I went to Dakota. I don't know with whom I was, but I remember I was trying to win this woman's heart when I was dancing with her super romantically. And at some point I basically slid, like that's my foot, and I was going this way, but the floor was like super sloppy, like wet, and then it basically was just stopping. So basically I just stopped and my knee just cracked. So I fell to the ground, and then yeah, the bouncer came in and he wanted to kick me out, but because a lot of people actually knew me, like especially the bouncers, they was like, oh shit, Rick, are you okay? And then the bouncer gave me ice to cool my knee, and well, to be honest, I was sitting there inside the Dakota bar and I was crying because I remember the first time I fucked up my knee. I know how long it took me to get back on track, so I was just annoyed because it's pretty much the end of my trip and it's gonna take a lot of time to recover again. So I was like, okay, that's not good. But the weird thing is, the girl that I was dancing with, she was like staying with me like half the night, and then my boss came in. He was like, okay, don't be a pussy, let's go get a few drinks. So what happened, we went to establishment, yeah, they offered me more drinks and basically left me alone. So with my broken knee, I decided to walk home like a zombie. And I remember I put a story on Instagram, like being super drunk and just being like, shit, I broke my knee, fuck. And I didn't remember, like I woke up the next day and I stood up like normally, and then I fell on the ground and was like, oh shit, what happened? And then I looked at my knee and then I realized, oh, wait, oh shit, something happened last night. And then I looked at I looked at both of my knees and I realized, oh, well, that's big and the other one is like normal. Yeah, well, that was basically bad shortcut to my trip. So what happened, I was just laying in bed the whole time, and then I know Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out and I went to the long terms flat. I was just playing there. I know I was on crutches, I walked to the flat and they were like, oh shit, Rick, that's shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's life. So I was like, fuck. So because I had time, I was thinking a lot, and I actually messaged one of my friends that I've met back home in Germany. She was from Berlin, and you know, she was a girl that I've been falling in love with. And yeah, I just had a lot of time, and I just messaged her and asked her how she was. And being in bed at that position, I was like super emotional, super sad, but you know, it's just, I think it was a good time to realize that the whole drinking thing and, you know, partying all the time. I mean, I don't regret any second of that, but it's just, you know, a little bit more of awareness and a little bit more of control of myself would have probably been a little more money saving, less liver destroying, and maybe a little bit more responsible, but well. Also, what happened in December is that there was the ABBA show, the tribute show to ABBA. And I saw that advertisement like in July already. So I got my ticket first row because I love ABBA. And well, I was just, okay, it's in Wellington, it's not expensive, so I'll just take a ticket first row. So I went to that concert or that tribute show, and I had my camera with me, the one that I'm recording with right now. And there was a security woman, so she asked me if I'm like supposed to be a paid photographer for the show. And I was like, yeah, I am. So she gave me like a badge where it says photographer. I was like, okay, well, I got that right now, so it was easy. And then I also told her I got a first row seat. So I took a lot of pictures at that time, and like it was not, you're not supposed to like take pictures with a professional camera, but because I had the badge, I was like, okay, I'm premium. I know I took a lot of like close-up photos from the show. I listened to the music, I enjoyed it a lot. And after the show, I talked to the saxophone player, and then I showed her the pictures, and she was like, oh, that's so cool. Is there like any way I can get them? And I was like, okay, let's share Facebook and I'll just edit them for you and I'll send them to you. And I also talked to the people from the show that are like the performers, but they were like not interested in the pictures, but because they didn't have time to like look at them. But what happened is that I edited the pictures, I showed them to that one girl that was playing the saxophone, and then the manager contacted me and asked if they can actually get all the photos. So I made them, and they used them for social media purposes and for like posters. So, you know, from a little miscommunication from my side, I was able to produce pictures for a band which are like, you know, international wide, and they make their shows. I just like that feeling of being in a position of, you know, doing pictures for people, and they enjoy seeing them, they like them, and they use them for personal purpose. So I'm happy with that. So pretty much after the whole knee situation, I also quit my job at Nomads, which I think I was there for like 6 or 7 months. It was hard for me to actually quit the job because it was just financial security, like it made me save. But then, you know, I was planning on going to the South Island, and I was planning to go to R&V, to the Rhythm and Wines Festival. So I had to quit the job anyway. So yeah, I can look at the pictures and I can look at the information that I wrote down, and it's just, you know, a lot of drinking. And, you know, I don't want to like mention all the time I was drinking, but I was drinking a lot. Again, as usual. But a nice thing that actually happened is that I met a girl on Tinder. Yes, I've been using Tinder when I was overseas, but it was the first time I actually met someone, and her name was Fyodora, and she was from Lower Hutt. And you know, it was the first time I met someone on Tinder, and then, well, I was super nervous meeting her, but then after like a few minutes we got along very nicely, and then we went to Blend, and then we had a few drinks, and there was this rugby team coming in. They were like super loud, and then, well, I asked her if she wants to go to my room to have silence. Well, I guess you know what I mean. So after we went to my room, we went to the long-term flat, and then I introduced her to my friends, and they were also throwing a party the same night. So it was just a fitting moment to just go there and introduce them to her, and they all liked her. She was a little shy, but you know, it's like a big group of people. I mean, it's not easy to like just get along straight away. So after a few hours at the party, we went back to my place, and then, you know, the next day we continued our date. We went to Sweet Mother's kitchen, and there was like this young boy waiting for a girl. He had like 4 roses, and he was just like waiting there for like 20 minutes, and we actually thought that he got dumped. But after like 20 minutes, the girl came by. She was super happy with the flowers, and then I remember they were like jumping off, like they were basically just fell in love with each other. It was super nice to just see like the happiness. They were like super young as well, I think like 14, 15 or something. I hope they're still together. Yeah, so basically I was staying at the long-term flat a lot because I didn't go out as much as before, because I couldn't, like I had no money. My knee was broken, and I was just like, you know, spending a lot of time there. And then I realized Christmas is just around the corner. It was weird knowing that it's gonna be Christmas in like 2 days and it's like super hot. It's the first time you're alone. I could spend Christmas with people that I enjoyed hanging out with. And the good thing is, actually, one of my friends from Germany, he came over with his parents to visit his sister, and they were both in Wellington at the same time. So basically what happened was that we spent Christmas together, which was pretty cool to have like someone that you're close with spend Christmas with you. So we had like a feast, we were like sitting down and giving presents to each other and just, you know, enjoying Christmas with the closest people that I've been hanging out with. So yeah, that was pretty dope. And then also, it was close to R&V, the Rhythm and Wines Festival, and I've met David and another guy, I don't remember his name, I apologize for that. And they were also going to R&V and they had a car, so we had the opportunity to go there together. And well, basically, yeah, R&V was special. But I think I'll tell about R&V in the next video. So that was pretty much the month of December. I think the worst thing that actually happened was that the thing with my knee, that it's just, you know, I didn't know exactly what happened to my knee, but when I came out back home to Germany, I knew it was like, the doctors told me it's completely broken. I was like, oh, well, thanks. I like to know that. That's cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The next one's gonna be coming out soon, the last month of my travel. So thanks for watching this video and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.